Good morning. What's happening, everybody? I'm Allie Burns from Picks and Parlays. Welcome to Morning Wood. Today we have special guest Scott Reichel, as promised, coming on the show. So sit tight for that. He should be here in a good 15 or so. Everyone also don't forget to like and share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, and don't forget to check out my official sponsor, Caesars Sportsbook, up to $1,250 in a risk-free first bet for all new accounts. Win or lose, they're going to drop that money back into your account and give you 1,000 reward credits and 1,000 tier credits. The war of the cats is finally over. It's pouring rain, so nothing's going to make cats get together again. Like it being pouring rain outside, but it's been kind of a weird morning. Yes, the Astros did win. I saw that we beat the Mets, didn't we? Good morning, Brandon. Hi, EJ. So still quite a few of you in it. Remember, if you guys don't get to me on the show, you got to go over to that Morning Wood Facebook page and drop your picks there, okay? Let me find the thing. Boom, right there. And we've got EJ going with Utah Tech. Did we love the NC State? I went 3-0 yesterday, I think. I'm pretty sure I did. Oh, because I did my SDSU hedge. That was my thing. Remember, I said I'm only taking this now because I can get on it later. So Boise won, but I got my hedge, which was the thing, and then Texas Tech plus 10.5 and NC State was just too many points. Where are you, EJ? Right here. Utah Tech. Boom. Gotcha. Got you, a boo. Hi, Mitchell. You're going to go Embiid over 10.5 rebounds. You're right here. Embiid over 10.5 rebounds. And then another big deal, the Handicapitan, the big giant contest that we do all month long over on the Facebook page, that starts today. So if you guys want to get in on the next one, and I'm doing stats. It's part of why I'm like kind of zoned out right now is I've been staring at the computer since I woke up. I have 3 days left. I didn't realize I was that far behind. So I'm sorry. Hi, Detox the Great. How are you? Pitt Panthers minus 3.5 for Billiam. Pitt minus 3.5. So I'm sorry that the stats aren't up and I can't tell you who won yet. I'm in an a-hole. Yesterday was a weird day. So I woke up late, didn't get the kid to school, did morning wood, did the prop drop, and then I go drop the kid at school and I locked my freaking keys in my car like a moron. Daniel Alexander Maple Leafs. So then at that part, that just kind of screwed my entire rest of my day up. So I apologize. It's happening. It's happening. I got you, Daniel. What's up, Jose? How are you doing? Astros are playing right now. Excellent. So you're busy. You got stuff to do. You'll take the Knicks minus 2.5 first quarter. You got it. I accepted you onto the group. I'm sure you. First quarter minus 2.5. I'm sure you already noticed, but I accepted you into the group. Hi, Crystal Craig. You're still in it. Hi, Joe David. You're going to go Maryland on the money line. All right. Maryland. I haven't really looked too much. Am I in the third row on your board? Wondering. You are on my board. You're right there. Sir. Yes, you are. There's a glare. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, you are on the board. It's Kevin Durant's first game with the Suns. We're going to take the Hornets on the money line. All right. Boop. Tim Earle. Timothy Marie Earle. I don't have you in here. Are you supposed to be? Is that a last Woody or you're just telling us to take that? Hornets. Why am I going to do that? I'm going to drive myself crazy. Okay. So Tim Earle, professional handicapper extraordinaire, says we fade Hornets. Says that we fade the Suns tonight, roll with the Hornets. What's up, yo? Thank you for covering for me yesterday. Idiot. You're out of the Woody, but you're going to take St. Francis, Brooklyn over 143.5. All right. So same with all of you guys. If you're out of the contest, that's cool. I'll write some of these picks up on the board. Southside, St. Fran, Brook, over 143. No, not even close. It's a 1.5. There it is. IUPUI almost came through on the money line. I know I was really hoping to NC State. As much as I didn't want Duke to lose, it would have been a nice cash. The new March HC has been posted. So how this works, remember, 2 picks today. Here, I'll pull it up on here so everyone can see. This is a big deal. If you get first place in this contest, it's $250. Second place is 100. Third place is 50. And you get a t-shirt, and there's even a loser's bracket. So if you fall out of that contest, you can still hang in it and win a t-shirt by being the biggest loser. I know, right? Sorry, I got to tie my drawstring there. Okay, so let me pull this up because it's a really big deal. And we have a whole lot of fun with it. But you have to make 2 picks a day. Every day, you have to post them with your screenshots. Okay, this is what it looks like. Share the screen. We shall be sharing the screen with everybody. Here we are. Okay, so you'll go to facebook.com/groups/morningwoodpicks, and I'll drop that into the comments for anyone who just wants to click on the link. This is what it looks like. You'll pop here and look, there it is. The March HC starts today. Read the rules below. Everyone needs to read the rules because I don't want y'all coming at me when you didn't read the damn rules. Then you don't know what's going on and you screw up and somehow that is my fault. Okay, so 1 entry per person, 2 picks every day. You have to post it with the screenshot. That screenshot helps me out so much. A lot of times I'm looking for someone and like when I'm typing it up for whatever reason, like Saint ST won't type up in the deal. So I need to figure out who they're playing on the other side. So need the screenshots. They prove your picks. Juice has to be -130 or below or better. Good vibes only. No in-play picks. That's another thing. No in-play. And all picks must be for the same day. Cuts are made after the 15th. If you don't have a winning record or above 500, you're going to be cut. So that is good luck unless you're against Lenny. So that's what's up. Head over there. And here, I'll drop this, boom, into the comments if you guys just want to click on it and join the crew. We now have Detox Alicious and Allie the Great. Just smile and have a great day. I like it. I like it, Detox. Not last week. Okay, just giving out info. Thank you, Timothy. We appreciate it. You see Pistol Pete Maravich's record could get broken by that kid from Detroit Mercy. I don't think it will. They'd have to go pretty deep in their conference tournament. But I know, Thomas Kingston. Look at you rocking shit. Look at you going. Duke missed a lot of shots. South Carolina made a lot of threes toward the end. North Carolina. But yeah, it was getting heated. All right, Joey Davidson's going to go Herenveen against Fjordnord. Both teams to score. All right. I don't know why it made me do that, but it did. Okay. Here and Veen. Here and Veen. PTTS. All right. Got you. OHC. Let's see if I remember. I give you maybe 3 days of remembering before you fall out. Yeah, he never does. Thomas Kingston's going to go Utah State on the money line. If you guys have any questions about where the money's at, where are you, Thomas? I know I wrote your name here. Or what I like today, I'll kind of cruise through it at the end. Oh, let me send Rachel his invite copy. Now that we've got through the HC discussion, I didn't want to call him in and then make him wait because we had to go over HC stuff. Here he is. God, it's so rainy here. Pray. Climate change isn't a real thing, though. Yeah, Ricketts balling on his picks. Ricketts doing his damn thing. You take the over 3.5. I would take the under 4.5. 3.5. I could see you doing it 3 days, but not 4. So I would take the under. Maple Leafs on the money line for Getting Wild with Terry and Friends. Here you are right here. Maple Leafs. So Daniel Alexander and Terry Edelman both like the Leafs today. Okay. Nicholas Yari -1.5 sets tennis old last Woody. Okay. Yari and -1.5. sets. All right. We've got Breaking Vegas Sports is still in it too. He's a tennis guy. We'll see if we can't get more tennis picks. And Scott Reichel is a big tennis guy. So yes, everyone hit the like button. Don't forget hitting the like. It's very important. It makes me look good. You guys want to make me look good, right? I would hope so. Okay. Tobias is taking Flyers plus 1.5. Oh, can somebody tell me if the Kachuk guy had an anytime goal? I was like so busy trying to do it and I left him up there. I forget who he played for, but the Kachuk guy. Kachuk, whatever. Did he have a goal? Hockey's stupid. I'm kidding. Would a second half play when the game is at the half considered an in play? Yeah. Yes, sir. You'll take the under? Yeah. You finished third on best bets on his show. He won. AJ's won with one of the Scott Steen shows too. Richie P, did your pick cash yesterday? What's up, Paul? Love the show and appreciate all the hard work. Thank you so much, Paul. I appreciate you for joining us and commenting. Don't forget to jump in the contest too. It's a lot of fun. 26 or 27? That's not true. I don't think that's true. I read the article this morning. Can't make it prop show today. I can do morning wood though. Okay. 76% tickets, 97% of the cash on the under 3.5. Okay, so you're going to take Seattle, Utah Tech under 147.5. Okay, you got it. Good luck to you. You'll take the over for the values. There's that. Oh, it's my mother. Hold on. I'll call you back. Cherie. Okay, your HC plays for today. You like the Avs and Ducks team total over 2.5. Nick, Earle, Avs, and Ducks TT over 2.5. Got it. Good. Terry, I was capping. Sorry, I couldn't make the show. Grade your own plays, people. No shit. I'm not even entering the HC this month because it's one less thing I can care about for that fucking contest that's driving me insane because you guys can't grade your own freaking picks. SFA minus 1.5. You could money line that, degenerate. Remember, it's under 150, and we always want to give ourselves the best shot at just going through easily. So you could money line that if you like. Allie on the Colorado Avs, it's minus 130. Where is the money? What is it telling us, please? All right. I'm going to let you know right now. Let's see what it says. Hockey really works a lot better for me when I do it later at night. Like the numbers make more sense for me. Or they're more successful, I guess, when I bet on them. So with the Avalanche, Jersey at Colorado, minus 130 on the Avs is down to a minus 113 with 90% of the money on them. So I would actually like the Devils there. 78% of the money and 70% of the tickets are on the over 6, and it's not going up to a 6.5. So you might want to look at Jersey and the under for that matter. Hello, James Mounts. How are you? You got a little Al Capone going on there today. Correct day prop Sunday plus 210. Yeah, he's going to have some big baseball card that goes along with some big hockey card, and he's going to totally forget that we exist in the world. You're on Facebook, Joe, because you posted women's is crazy on a video on the Woody page. So today I'll have to send my HC picks via text. What the hell? That's not cool. It's all good. AJ's no worries. You can get out your BB in the comments of the video. I don't know. Richie, he did. Okay, bam. We figured it out. Bam. You're in, Richard. Thank you. Yeah, freaking Jeff Bradley had 2 freaking Russian table tennis plays up during the HC that he never graded. I'm like, I just text him. I'm like, I don't know how to look this up. What is it? Okay. Scott Reichel is here. Boop. What's happening?
Nothing much. How's it going with you?
It's going. So why can't you do the prop drop show today?
I'm busy doing a bunch of editing for some podcasts and stuff. I just got too much on my plate.
All right. Well,
it's nothing personal.
Sorry you don't have 9 minutes for me, but whatevs. I've got to grade their HC picks because I'm an a-hole, so I understand.
Okay. Well, it seems like it worked itself out.
Yeah. Yeah, we're there. We got there. So what are you liking today?
So starting off, I mean, my main play's in tennis on a match later today. So I'm looking at Jari to win in straight sets against Schwartzman. That's my main play. I gave it out on YouTube at like 4 a.m. But for the actual basketball card, a lot of games to go through. A lot of them involving teams you don't necessarily trust. Do you feel great about laying 6 with Chicago on the road? I don't. I don't think that they should be laying 6 on the road, but it involves Detroit. I do think there might be a little bit of value on the Pistons there just because Chicago's on a back-to-back. They're with travel from Canada, so it actually is a decent distance, and they're playing again. Not sold on that spot there. I'll blindly fade Houston. The Rockets are horrible. The Grizzlies had a nice win there against the Lakers yesterday. I know LeBron's out, but they still won the game. But Houston's been getting buried, and the owner is actively rooting for them to get the number 1 pick in the draft. So I think you'll probably see Memphis win that game comfortably again. I am looking at the under in that Philly and Miami game. They killed each other a couple days ago, but based on what I saw defensively, the pace was just non-existent in that game. Both teams offensively really had good game plans for each other, and I think you'll see another ugly game there. So I like the under in that Philly and Miami game.
Under what?
Sorry, let me just pull up the exact number here. Whatever the current total's at. Let me just see what I can find here. Sorry.
No, you're good. I have it 216.
That's what I thought it was. Okay, so I'll take the under there.
It moved up. It was 215, but now it's a 216. 84% of the money is on the over, 55% of the tickets.
I'm going to look at the under in that one.
I like it. Let's do it. We're doing it. Okay, money line ringer. All right, good call. Remember, the more you play the contest, the more it'll, oh my God, I'm just throwing things at myself. It'll start to stick with you. Yeah, Julie Carly needs an inmate name now for sure. What do you think about KD's first start with the Suns tonight? Tim, Earle, and us have decided that we are fading the Suns and taking the Hornets. What do you think about that?
It's a lot of points for a road team that's been horrible on the road this year. And even though KD is playing, you have to wonder about a min restriction. He hasn't played in a couple of weeks, if not a month at this point. And there's also some chemistry concerns because you have a brand new starting lineup with Durant, being involved. So I'm not going to take the money line on the Hornets, but I'm not going to lay 10 points. I just think that 10's a bit high for a Phoenix team that's going to have to figure out some rotations, figure out some chemistry, and Durant, once again, has not played in about a month. So I'm going to lean to the Hornets plus the points, but I don't have anything strong on a money line perspective. I'm not picking Charlotte to win the game.
Okay, fair. Antoine Davis now just 20. Wow, when I read it, maybe mine was just from a day or two ago, but it was saying that we're talking about Pistol Pete Maravich's record being broken.
About for college?
Yeah. His NCAA leading score. Yeah, see, when I read it, he was 63 shy, but I think I might have emailed this to myself, and now I read it today. But it says...
Well, he was 63 behind, but then he had... What did he have? He had 30... What do you have, 35 against IPFW yesterday?
I don't know. That's what I'm missing out of this equation. I
think he needs 20-something points and change to set the all-time record, but it's probably... It might be his final game, so... Because they're not going to make the tournament, so, we'll see. Yeah.
He's also played for 5 years, so there's that.
Is Detroit's below 500, right? So they can't even qualify for like the CBI or the CIT?
They would have to win. Well, I mean, they could win it outright, but I'm not sure. I'm
saying if they don't run the table, like they don't qualify right now for a postseason thing, right?
My freaking phone won't.
Yeah, Degenerate said he dropped 38 last night, so he needs 25 points. So I wasn't sure. I mixed around the 5 and the 8, but yeah, he had a massive game yesterday.
Scott Reichel is on my show today. What's up, Don? So that's a really big deal. He's the coach's son too, I believe, the coach of Detroit.
Yes, he is. It's the only reason why a player that good would ever go to Detroit Mercy.
That's fair.
So,
Easy Moolah, you're taking Liverpool over 2.5. All right, Rickett, what's yours gonna be?
So, which contest is this?
So this is the last Woody standing.
Okay.
This is the last week. So these 3 of them are going for $91, and then the rest of them are going for 121. So it's heated. These 3 have been hanging out here for a minute since Monday.
It sounds heated. You're digging into deep Liverpool matches. So yeah.
We got a lot of big soccer guys on our show. A lot of the morning Woodies really like soccer. A lot of them really like tennis also.
So Tate confirmed what I said. Mercy, Detroit Mercy is 14 and 18. So they have to either run the table or his college career is over as soon as they lose the conference tournament.
Okay, so there we have it. Chris Johnson, Northwestern, first half -2. Got it. Nailed it. All right. Anything else to report? I'll let you go if you're busy. I know you got stuff to do.
No, it's fine. I already made time for the next, 40 minutes for this show, obviously. So I'm here. You can't get rid of me that easily. I mean, you can if you want to. It's your show, but. What about you? What do you like? You see any line movement stuff?
Well, the abs kind of looked a little fishy, so I might be looking towards the Devils. I really have not looked. I had like a shit show of a day yesterday, so I haven't looked a whole lot.
When you say a shit show of a day, you mean gambling wise? Or you mean just personally you were stressed
No,
out?
just personally. Yeah, I locked my keys in my car. Kids' book fairs going on. I'm supposed to meet with my mom. I never did.
I forgot about the book fair stuff. Did you give him like a certain amount of money he could use to spend on the thing?
He has his own money because he gets paid very well for doing the chores around the house. But there's this really big sports book, like, because I gotta sneeze. He wants to buy like the little trinket weird things that they have at book fair. Oh, but
of course. Sneeze. Is it a Scholastic book fair? Is it the official one with all the different books and stuff?
I don't know if it's Scholastic or I think it is. I want to say I remember that on the posters we were hanging up. But he wants this big giant sports like 2023, all the sports of 2023 book, and it's like $35. So I'm going to buy that for him because it's a book. But I'm not buying him a whole bunch of shit that I'm going to step on for the next 2 weeks before I throw it away. So no.
That's a fair point.
So here's a good thing you can explain to them. What does it mean in straight sets?
So it means whatever the minimum number of sets you can possibly play is in a match. I have that guy winning in the minimum number of sets. So if you're playing a 2 out of 3 set match, straight sets means I'm picking player A to win in 2 sets. It's to win in the bare minimum number of sets. That's what that means.
Breaking Vegas Sports had to break down tennis for me to learn how to grade it for the HC and for last Woody standing. This was like maybe even 2 summers ago, last summer. But see, where's one? Well, see, those are the sets, Tate. So he's got to win 1, 2, 3 right in a row.
I still can't believe Rublev won that match today, but that's a separate story. Other guy had 5 match points in the tiebreak, and he choked it away. I don't know how Fekino lost that match, but good for Rublev, I guess.
Yeah, that is kind of crazy. 1-6 and then 7-6, 7-6.
Yeah, Thomas says Jari now to win in straight sets is -110. I got it a +110 on the overnight. It's moved pretty heavily. I saw the money line was Jari -220. Now it's at like 270, 280 because Schwartzman has been horrible for the last couple of months. He's lost 11 of his last 12 matches. He's been really, really bad. And Jari is Chilean, tournaments in Chile, so he's got his home country fans in attendance, and the crowd support should be there for him. So, yeah, I got Jari winning. Until Schwartzman shows me something, I'm going to keep fading him. I'm sure you've seen the same thing with, like, teams. A team's terrible, you'll keep betting against them until they prove you wrong. The same thing in this spot.
Hi, Alan. And Crystal, he gave us his pick. He likes the Heat to go under for that spot.
Yeah, I'm going to lean Heat under there. Defensively, those teams just seem like they have a good game plan for each other. And Butler almost had a triple-double. Unfortunately, I was 1 assist away from a 250-1 shot in that game, which is extremely upsetting. But I don't think he's going to get close to that again. I think Embiid will have a bigger game. Got to point out, though, James Harden in Miami. You know what they have a lot of? You know what they have a lot of in Miami?
Heat.
Strip clubs.
Oh, good call.
So if you want to fade Harden, it might be a decent spot in Miami.
Team total. Okay, so West Ham will score 1 goal. Well, that's freaking awesome. That's a good analysis. I like that. Harden's going to hit up the strip clubs.
I'm just saying, if you want to go based on historical trends, Harden in Miami and party cities kind of just has a track record of he helps pay for people's college fund,
that it's like Mother's Day. That's the most important.
It really is. But I saw somebody asking about hockey with the Capitals and Ducks game before. I like the over for saves on the Ducks goalie. I don't know if you're aware of that or not, but if you've been blindly betting the over for saves on the Ducks goalie, you've made a ton of money all season long. The Ducks might be on pace to give up the most shots on goal in the per game in the history of the sport, which is insane. They're giving up like 40 shots per game. It's really nuts. The save props have been pretty high lately at around 33.5, 34.5, but it goes over anyway. They just play at each other. The Ducks won, but the Capitals, I think, had 42 shots on net. My play for that game would be the over for the Ducks goalie in saves. I think that's probably the best way to look at it.
All right. Oklahoma plus 7.5.
And I see some people asking about the Avalanche and Devils game. I'm going to lean to the Avalanche there. I've watched them the last couple of games. I saw them against Vegas. They won 3-0. There's a reason why this team is favored to win the West, and it's not just because they won the Cup last year. It seems like they're starting to fully figure it out. Defensively, they've been very solid. I know they ended up making a recent move. I think they got Jack Johnson back, who's actually been decent for him. But McKinnon, we know, is very good. Rantanen's good. They got a lot of talent. McCarr's still injured, and yet they're still very good defensively. It just seems like Colorado is starting to figure it out, and they're starting to play their best hockey of the season. That Avalanche team for me is a buy candidate moving forward. That team looks really, really good right now.
So yeah, Earle Sportsbet says it's that guy is in net for Colorado, so that's why the line is moving down. But Terry says no. I like the Devils. I'm cool with the Devils.
Devils are a very good team. I'm just going based on recent form. The Avalanche have kind of won over my attention.
Boom. What AJ's has is the same guy -1.5, which would be the same as what Scott is saying.
Yeah. Right. 2-0 and -1.5 sets is the same thing, or -2.5, depending on how many sets are playing in. But yeah, just keep in mind that if you see a number of like 4.5 or something in that match, 3.5, that's the game spread. There's a difference between game spread and set spread. I'm sure most of you know this, but if you don't, just make sure when you're betting on tennis in the future, you actually bet the right thing.
That's a big deal. What keeps me off of soccer on most days. I can't have like a +1 and then I lose by 1 and then that +1 should be a push and I don't get my money back. Soccer pissed me right off. Right off. But I know different books do it different ways also. It's not always, it depends on the book you're on too. Oh, no problem, Crystal, but that was it. Heat under 216. I hate that Georgie is not in net, getting wild with Terry and friends.
Georgie has been good lately for Colorado, but it really just seems like the defensive core isn't even giving up that many chances. They've just been really, really steady. They don't take many penalties. They're pretty consistent in staying in front of their guys. Communication's been solid. Once again, it's a bit of a smaller sample size because I'm going solely based on what I've seen in the last couple of weeks because, hockey can be a bit of a momentum type of sport. But Colorado has really checked a lot of boxes. It seems like they're getting ready for the playoffs, and it seems like they're in good form. So,
well, Lenny agrees with you about the Avs being in good form and clicking on cylinders, and he says the Ducks might be the worst team to ever play for real.
Well, Columbus keeps screwing me over, and Columbus has the worst record in the league, but I've seen Anaheim play. Once again, I've been on the save props for Anaheim's goalies for a while. It's like 80% when I've taken it. It's insane how many shots they allow. It's actually, I've never seen anything quite like it.
Well, hell. Hornets +10. There you go. I don't mind fading that injury report on LaMelo either. Probably because I bet soccer and not football. That's probably it. Avs better hope they don't face the Wild in the playoffs. History will repeat itself. Wild in overtime game 7. Well, that's a bold take. You should make that.
That was a long time ago. You had Patrick Waugh as the coach for Colorado at that point. That was a long time ago. Shout out to Niederreiter, though, who had the series-winning goal. I still remember watching that series. But, yeah, that was a long time ago. I'll tell you what. The Wild are a team that I think are pretty solid offensively. Besides Kaprizov, I'm not fully sold on the supporting cast for that team. I do like Gustafsson a lot in net, though. I think he's a solid goalie. And I do think that him and Fleury might rotate, but I think we know who the best goalie is on that roster. The issue I have with Minnesota is the offense. I don't think that they have enough firepower to actually survive a 7-game series against the Avalanche, but I do like the overall makeup of the team. I just think besides Kaprizov, they might need another high quality scorer. They have a couple of decent backup options when you're looking at the likes of like Zuccarella and you're trying to throw in Erickson Ek, who's been around for a while. But I don't know. I feel like Minnesota needs a little bit more firepower if I was going to pick them to actually beat Colorado in a series.
So there's that. Maryland for Mark Andrews. You're right here. Maryland. Okay. Anything else to report? Anything else I need to know?
Oh, I'm going to ask you, what's the money report going on in college basketball today?
Let's go through it. Let's take a look, see. Yeah, I've been grading their HCs and trying to get everything updated because a new one starts today and we don't even know who won the last one. So I'm kind of an a-hole and I have not looked at sports yet. But it was a good day yesterday. NC State and Texas Tech did what I asked of them. So money-wise, it does look like Pitt, although 62% of the money's on Notre Dame. That line feels a little bit short to me. Just with Pitt being 21-8 and ranked and Notre Dame being 10-19, 3.5, doesn't really look like it's right. Oklahoma's 7.5 now. Is that what I got? Yeah. I don't know. I don't care. I just want to grade this freaking HC and move on with my life. That's all.
I mean, I respect the honesty.
Yeah. I don't know what to say. Yeah. I don't know what to say. Nothing's popping out. You know, you have those days when you pull it up and things just kind of pop out at you. Like I don't want to decide between Xavier and Prov. That is 100% an in-play game for me. I like Maryland over Ohio State, but why is Ohio State a +1? You know, Maryland seems like they should be a much bigger favorite than 1.
Ohio State burned me last game when I took Illinois. So I feel like that feels like a game where I would consider just blindly taking the home team in that one.
That's what I think the play would be, just based on what the line is at.
I'm assuming it's based on senior night, correct?
That could be it as well. Yeah. See, that's just it. I don't really care. The line went from Maryland -2.5 to -1, with 66% of the money on Ohio State.
I'm surprised that much money's coming in on Ohio State, but I mean, Maryland on the road this season, I think it's been okay, not great. But it's Big Ten country. If you see a close spread, if you blindly take the home team, you probably do quite well for yourself.
Maryland's 2-7 on the road.
Yeah.
So there's that. And they face Michigan State next, but I don't know. Wild may not score goals, but they can prevent goals. Still 20 games till the playoffs.
That's what I said.
Notre Dame senior night.
It's going to make Terry annoyed because he hates this team, and they played against each other yesterday, but the Wild remind me of the Islanders of the Western Conference. They win games. They don't score many goals. Their games are mostly ugly, but they find ways to win.
What do you think of Bama and Auburn?
Do I want anything to do with Auburn? Because this team is awful. I mean, Bama's...
Still not as bad as Ohio State.
Bama's tough to beat. They got, what do they have, a murder accomplice on the team? Who's done pretty well lately in Miller. But it's really tough for me because anytime you have a rivalry game between the two, you kind of lean to a competitive game. But Auburn has really looked underwhelming lately. I think I'm just going to lean to Bama there. I don't feel great about it per se, but that Auburn team has really underachieved most of the season, and they've really not played well for the last couple of weeks in general. I don't really want much to do with Auburn.
Yeah, I don't want much to do. I'm not going to lay 10 with Bama, though.
Yeah, I know. I think it's a stay away for me, but I really am not interested in Auburn at this point in time.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Kentucky -10 at home against Vandy. I'm just never going to lay 10 points on anything ever. It's just not going to happen.
I probably would lean to Kentucky there, but I don't like that team either. So
yeah. Avs already beat Minnesota. You guys are still going on about this. I swear. If I ever get a new sports show, I'm going to have a no hockey rule. You can never talk about hockey. Ever. Okay, I'm going to let you fly. So you can get started on your stuff. I'm going to start to shut this all down so I can get started on my stuff. But do you still want to do a prop drop tomorrow?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Okay. All right. Well, don't get too excited about it, though.
I'm just saying I'll be there.
Down. Just calm down. Okay. And everyone, if you're looking for more of Reichel, you want to do your elevator pitch and tell them what you're all about. If you guys haven't met Scott Reichel before, he's the guy I do the player prop drop with. Super sharp. He's over at Winners and Winers. Find him at Reichel Radio. Tell him what you're all about.
It's all free picks. It doesn't cost you any money to find all my content. I got podcasts, which I am actually in the middle of editing of for NBA stuff. Got tennis podcasts as well. Besides that, NFL podcast, WNBA podcast when the season starts back up again. All free, so you can find it all on my Twitter. I was going to ask you, though, is there a chaos I should know about?
Shit, there probably should be, huh? Terry, are you
I don't know
in
if there
here?
should be or not. That's why I'm asking.
Are you free tonight to do a chaos?
You wish I was free. Yeah, I'm free tonight. Yeah.
I've got stupid book fair. Maybe we could do it at like 3:30, 4:30, 5:30. That'd be 6:30 your time. Could you do that?
Well, Terry wants to get revenge on me because I beat him in hockey last time.
Yes, that is true. You're here. Can you chaos tonight, Terry? We'll do NBA tonight, though.
I thought you just said you can't chaos because you got a book fair. You got to make
No,
up
I
your
just
mind.
got to do it earlier. That's why I asked you at 6:30. Okay.
Oh, so I'll
Okay.
change my entire schedule around to do chaos. Yeah, I'll be there. Just let me know. Keep me posted.
Or we could do it later. We could do it at 4:30 my time.
We'll figure it out. Just
Okay.
keep me posted on the book fair and if I don't know if when you're back and if Terry can make it, whatever. We'll figure it out. We'll be in cahoots.
Okay. Sounds good. All right.
Sounds
Thank you
good.
for coming on the show.
No problem. I'll see you.
All right. Bye. Captain Brian is going to take the Hurricanes. All right. So tonight we'll do an MLB total chaos. Terry versus Scott. And I want to say 7:30 is better. Okay, perfect. You're in. Which works better for you, 6:30 or 7:30? Yes, Terry lost. I think it was 2-1 to 1-2 or something like that. Yes, your streak has ended. It's okay. It happens. Dan Kaiser's on a streak right now. Dan Kaiser's 3 back-to-back champion or total chaos championships. I can't talk. The earlier, the better for you. Okay, so we'll shoot for 3. Fudge nuts. Let me think about this. I got to think about this when there's not a camera on me. And last week's dating Scott over Terry. That's mean to his face. Eat 2, Tate. Great value on Terry plus 125 in a revenge spot. Exactly. I'm taking Terry. I'm taking Terry for sure. Okay, guys, I'm going to pull you in so you can check out the board. And then I'm going to dash and do the HC stuff that I've put off for much too long. And I apologize again about it. I'm sorry. We will have a winner. And it will be announced tomorrow on the show, but also later today on the Facebook page. Okay, so remember, if you guys want to enter that HC contest, take a picture of the board. Hope you can see it. If you guys want to enter that HC contest, the Handicapitan, I think we should all come up with a new name for that contest, which Lenny asked me if I would do months ago, and I was like, no, it's fine. But now I feel it. What you call it? If you guys want to enter that contest, it's over on our Facebook page, okay? Facebook.com/group/morningwoodpicks. 2 picks a day, juice under -130. Got to show your screenshot. Winner gets $250. It's a 30-day long contest. Second place gets 100. Third place gets 50. So it's a lot of fun. Great way to test your own skills. Please freaking grade your own picks. And I think that's about it. You got this. You like Philly today? Am I wrong with Texas plus 2.5? I don't know what you're talking about. My eyes are burning from staring into this freaking computer all morning. Is it MLB? Wow, these lines are crazy. Angels, Royals, Cubs, Reds, Diamondbacks, and White Sox. That's what your lines say there. That's what your lines say right there. That's what they're telling you. Okay, just so everyone knows it's not me. I didn't win. I didn't win either. I had 2 0-2 days that hit me. I was 2-0. 0-2. Yeah, I was 2-0 yesterday, though. So we'll see We'll see. It always sucks when you're grading and like I'll have an 0-2 day, but everyone else will have a 2-0 day. Oh my God, I'm so tired right now. I'll go 0-2, but everyone else goes 2-0, and you lose a big, there's a big jump that gets made there. Terry, don't F up, no pressure, but 10-unit whale play of the year. Get it, Tear Bear. Detox got you. I'm at a strip club. I'm at the strip club, Bill. That's where I went. It's to the strip club. Thanks, Terry. Yeah, he's not going to let us down. You got 20 units on him. Holy cow. Arsenal soccer tonight is a winner. You're still in the contest, Chris. I need a pick from you. No pressure, Tara. No pressure. Is that your play, Christopher? Small lean towards Scott 135. Not betting it. You guys are so funny. Can we in-play this? Maybe, like Scott wins the first game and then we could like in-play it and grab Terry at a better number. Just be adults and grade your stuff. Pen and paper at each day and be honest. Yeah, it's super easy to do it. Xavier, you're going to take Cavs +5. You got it, honey bunny. Okay, so like I said, if anyone's missing their pick, put it over on the Facebook page. I don't have 2.24 graded, but without those picks, here are standings I see. You went to strip club without me? Well, come on, let's go. You'll take Arsenal. Okay, I just want to make sure. Arsenal. You got it. Okay. I'm going to let you guys go. Y'all have a fantastic day. I'm going to start grading right now. And we will all find out who takes down the cash and the title of Handicapitan. Nothing better than day drinking at the strip club. I mean, that's exactly what I was thinking. This is why we're best friends. Exactly. Seahorn likes the Knicks -6. Okay, we'll put that up here too. All right, guys. Have a great day today. And I'll see you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Don't forget, it's my background. It's where I am right now. The strip club. Does it all make sense now? I'm at the strip club. Right? You can always use a good strip club in your life. Oh, Arsenal's -320, Chris. Remember, your juice has to be under a -150. So you're going to have to like lay a point or something like that to get your juice down. Chris is kind of new. He's old school, but he's just come back around. So I'm sure he just forgot the rules of the contest. Let me see if I can pull it up on Caesars. On the old Skeezas. No, it's not U.S. Soccer, Allison. And then tomorrow we'll have special guest Terry Edelman. You're going to come on tomorrow, right? And Dre Richardson will be Friday to talk to us more about the MLS. I'm really excited to get into more MLS kind of jam. It's not international. See, this is what already I don't want any effing thing to do with soccer. Already I've hit 3 different buttons and cannot find where Arsenal is. It drives me insane. You get them at -1.5 for -105, Chris. I'm going to put you on that, but you can change it if you like. Playing Everton -1.5. Okay. Got it. Thank you, Tateness. The app they made the bets on grades, they picks for them. LOL. Yeah, the app that you made the bets on that you're inserting into the HC contest, it'll grade the picks for you. Just look and see, did I win money or not today? Ooh. Okay, so I forgot what I asked you. Yes, you'll come on the show tomorrow. And then we'll get Dre on Friday. And then we'll all have a great weekend. Yes, I got you on 1.5. I know, but it's not how it does it in my. I know exactly who that. So I'm going to cuss at you now. I know exactly who the F they are. I used to live in England. I know. But look, it's international soccer, European soccer, U.S. soccer, Mexican soccer, other America's soccer. And then like you click on one, okay, maybe it's international soccer. That makes sense. Oh, I get futures for the 2023 FIFA Women's World Cup. That's international soccer. This is what I mean. I'm not into it. I'm not into it. It's too much work. Oh yeah, or first half could be a play too. There's too much soccer. Yeah. I'll watch it all day long, but making bets on it during the World Cup, it was easy because we knew exactly what was going on. It popped up for you right out the gate. I loved World Cup soccer. Now I'm over it again. It's just pissed me right off. Okay, guys, I love you. Have a great day. Good luck to everyone out there, unless you're against Lenny. See you tomorrow at 1 p.m. Eastern. Bye, guys.